mic would probably help, huh? Alright, are we rolling? We're not rolling until I see myself. Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. You know, it's October, and I just realized, well, I was going to say I haven't done any Oktoberfest this year, but that's not true. I did the 2 Paul Anners, but that was like a month ago. So I was actually able to get an Oktoberfest from 𝓤𝓻𝓻. So this is Urban Chestnut Brewing Company, O-Katz, or 𝐔𝐫𝐻𝐻 Oktoberfest Lager. Product of the USA. Where are these guys located? Oh, St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, it says how to pronounce it. Oachkatzlschwoaf is releving. This malty yet well-balanced marzen style lager is easy to drink but difficult to pronounce. Is lovingly referred to as O-Katz by our staff because our Bavarian-born brewmaster can pronounce its name correctly. We all agree Bavarian humor can be interesting. Pros. You know what's funny? I just realized that in my last 𝓤𝓻𝓻 crate, there was 2 breweries with Urban in the name. This one, Urban Chestnut, and then there was Urban Artifact out of Cincinnati, which actually a friend of mine is one of the brewers there. Maybe I'll do that one tomorrow. Anyway, so this is a marzen, not a fest lager, which most people, especially Americans, tend to like the marzens better. It's like the copper color, you know, amber. It looks brown on camera. It's really not this dark. I never can get good lighting in here. It looks like it's mostly clear. Some condensation on the glass and lovely, big, you know, foamy, frothy. And it's funny because it looks like, you know, sour cream white on camera, and it's actually more of like a, I don't know if I can say tan, but definitely a beige color. Yeah, lovely malty, bready aroma on here. If you read the BJCP specs for the marzen, they use the word elegant. Actually, for like all the German lagers, they use the word elegant a lot. So. And Maillard products too, yeah. So when you have like that lightly, when you take malt and you just toast it a little, like it's not super deep roasted like a Schwarzbier or a stout, yeah, that's the Maillard products. Like it actually changes the composition, you know, and it really affects the flavor just by toasting it. Yeah, so it's malty, bready. The hops don't really stand out to me. Just kind of like they complement the malt base, just kind of I guess you call it earthy or, you know, earthy or floral kind of hop presence. But this doesn't smell, judging by the nose alone, this doesn't smell super sweet like Sam Adams Oktoberfest. That one tends to be like super sweet. This one smells more like it's, you know, fairly, I mean, I don't want to say bone dry either, but, you know, like it's not, just that it's not super sweet. So anyways, been rambling for over 3 minutes. Let's dive in here. Cheers. Yeah. Pretty solid marzen. I mean, I'd have to bring the specs up to, because when you get to these, like any kind of German lagers, they're very, very niche, and like you have to pick out all the fine details and minutia to them. Yeah, so lovely maltiness on here, and like I said, on the aroma, it doesn't smell sweet, and it's not sweet straight up. Like Sam Adams Oktoberfest, and like 𝓑𝓮𝓀 and some of those other ones. I swear they like back sweeten them or something. Like they just throw some sugar or some kind of syrupy in there to like sweeten them up. This one is just all natural. You know, probably just the 4 main ingredients. I can't imagine that they're using adjuncts or anything in here. And because it's so clear, I can't imagine they're using wheat. I always like when breweries put the ingredients on the can or the bottle or whatever. Might be on the website, but who has time to look that up? And what's the ABV on this? don't think it was like super strong. Doesn't say. Usually they're like between 5 and 6. I forgot to gotta get a picture for Untapped here. By the way, if you're on Untapped, add me as a friend. I'm easy to find there. I'm just Chad Polans. Alright, let's see. 5.4 according to Untapped. And I've had this beer before? When did I check into this? October 22nd, 2016. Wow, that was... Wow, it's almost 4 years ago to the day. Where was this at? Oh, Brew Hub. I wonder if they even contract brew this there. And it's funny because in this picture, you guys probably can't see it, but it says 6.5, so... Alright, so in 2016 I said sweet grainy malt, more of a Festbier than a Marzen. Really? Because this time around it's more of a Marzen. It doesn't have like the super toasty, bready flavor that you want like in a Marzen. And I assume that, I mean, they say right on here that they're going for a Marzen, not Festbier, and most Americans don't know what Festbier is. So there isn't much reason to make a Festbier for American audiences. Yeah, it's nice that when it warms up, just gonna get like more just kind of individual minutia on the malt, slight toasty flavor. Maybe like a faint hit of sweetness, but it's not a sweet beer. I mean, it's just that it's certainly not bone dry either. Although a Marzen with a Brett secondary, that'd be interesting. Actually, you take any style, literally any style of beer, do a Brett secondary, and it would probably be really interesting. I used to hate Brett, and like now I love it. Like I love wild beers. Problem is they're so expensive. Anyways, I'm getting way off topic here, so let's wrap up with this one. But the mouthfeel about medium light. It's not super heavy beer. 5.4. Very, very sessionable. It's actually pretty refreshing while it's in the mouth. Leaves a slight malty aftertaste. There's enough bitterness in there for balance, but again, like the hops don't really stand out here. Not that they should. Usually, except for like Pilsner, hops, just don't really stand out in German beer, for the most part. So, as far as rating on this one, I mean, I would love to do like a side by side. And if I looked up some of my other Marzen reviews, especially American brewers, I'd have to like compare this to them. To me, this seems like it's, I'm gonna say average Marzen, but I don't mean that like as a slight or anything. I mean, it's like a standard American Marzen. I mean, it certainly tastes better than like 𝓊𝓏𝑢𝐺. And I just had the St. Adams one like a week or two ago. Didn't really stand out to me. Just that it's like basically the same as this, but a little bit sweeter. So I mean, if you don't like the super sweet lagers, and I'm not usually a huge fan of sweet lagers, except maybe like a Dunkel, you might like this one. But I mean, if you want just a solid, copper, Oktoberfest, that's really easy to drink, pretty refreshing. Like this would be good with the meal. Yeah, and also, the price was right on this one. 2 16-ounce cans, the full pint, 2 for $8. That's only $4 a can. That's a great deal. Like if I bought this in the store, I would expect to pay $4 for this can, or especially in a bar maybe. But yeah, I like it. So as far as rating, I think I'm gonna go 3.5, maybe 3.75. I really can't see myself going any higher than that. Just out of personal preference and to spec. I have had Marzens that would score 5.0, and this isn't it. But again, there's nothing wrong with it at all. It's pretty good. It's enjoyable. Really easily drinkable. Just not blowing my mind. So, all right, I'm going very long. By the way, I got this on 𝓃𝓄r, and I always forget to mention this. So if you want to sign up for 𝓃𝓄r, link in the description below takes you right to downloading the app and it gives you a $10 credit, so you're gonna get $10 off your first purchase, and it lets them know that I sent you. So thanks for watching, and I will see you probably tomorrow.